Alright YouTube, welcome back. This is Linux in the News for Friday, May 20th, 2016. So what's fit to print in the news for Linux? Well, for starters, Debian and GNU have actually been able to incorporate ZFS, the ZFS file system into Linux for what's been some time now. Support has been requested for ZFS. Now, for those of you who don't know, ZFS is a Sun Microsystems file system that's supposed to be extremely resilient and also have support for extremely large file systems. So it's something that's been very popular and requested often for servers. What's interesting is the developers actually went and used code that was available in Ubuntu. So they used a distro, right, that was created from Debian called Ubuntu, and they used code from the Ubuntu distribution to actually put into the Debian distribution to get ZFS working. So it's definitely a multifaceted project, and you can see how open source definitely helps promote and move forward technological developments in Linux. Very cool. We have a new kernel coming out. 4.6 has come out, and it's supposed to have quite a few features. This was posted on Phoronix. And some of the updates that are critical, there will be USB 3.1 support. We're going to have support for GTX 900 series cards, and this is significant because it's going to be direct hardware support. Raspberry Pi 3D performance is supposed to be improved. Dell XPS 13 Skylake support, but I'm thinking that Skylake support will probably move over into other systems as well pretty easily. There are many security improvements, more EFI support, and some improved Linux security. So we're going to see some changes with this kernel. Another big improvement is AMD GPU support, and hopefully that's going to help drive the gaming market. We shall see. Not many games are created for Linux, but there may be a change in the future that would be a very positive thing. Not quite Linux, but then again, Android and Chrome is really Linux anyway, right? But Android apps are now coming to Chromebooks. So if you are a Chromebook user, you know that application support has been very minimal because it's the ChromeOS or Chrome operating system. And now we're going to see actual support for all of the Android applications that have been available for some time that are now going to be available for ChromeOS. So I'm pretty excited about that. This was reported on The Verge. If you get a chance, take a look at it. Also, and this again to me is very significant, Chromebooks outsold Macs for the first time in the United States. Now, I've seen a lot of talk on YouTube about Apple's woes having not hit their revenue that they were hoping to hit this past year. And although, really the MacBook is not their primary income source, it's really the iPhone. But the fact is they do still need to promote and support the MacBook line. And it's very interesting that Chromebooks are now outstripping sales of Mac products. And with the added Android application support, this is really significant. We could see Chromebooks really start to take off now. The price point is awesome on the Chromebooks when you compare it hardware-wise. In my opinion, the latest MacBook that came out for $1,200 with a Pentium M chip, it's just not worth it. I could see that system for $400 or $500 with the one USB-C port, but it's really going to be a hard thing to compete with Chromebooks now. And there's a distribution that you may be interested in checking out. If you're interested in Linux, have a look at Chalet OS 16.04 just came out. This is actually based on Ubuntu, which is based on Debian. For a good review of it, go check out English Bob's review of Chalet OS. He does a really good job of doing an overview of it and explaining how it's improved over Ubuntu. If you're used to Ubuntu, you may find some of the changes in Chalet OS are actually very nice and make everything much more manageable for the average user. So that's Linux in the News for Friday, May 20th. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope to see you again.